and stop negotiating your boundaries.
One, two, three.
Hello, it is December 2nd, and we are officially supposed to be in our winter arc era, and your girl is late. So, I wanted to let you guys know I wanted to participate in the winter arc, and I wanted to have you guys participate with me. I want us to create a new era together, and I wanted to see how we're going to be able to do this. I broke it down into sections on things that I want to focus on, and if you guys are interested, you guys can be a part of this journey with me. First, the winter arc is more so about your mindset. It's about how you see yourself and how you see situations and how you're going to build yourself. If your mindset is not in the mode to build, it's not going to be something that you can do, because building yourself is basically what the winter arc is. So, as we are entering this winter season, we're going to be entering the cocoon era, or our hibernation stage. This is where you're going to find out what's in your habits that you dislike and do like, and how you're going to get your mindset reset. So, I want you guys to ask yourself, what in my life has expired? This can be people, this can be places, this could be experiences, this could be hobbies, this could be anything in you that you feel like is expired. It's no longer you. It doesn't fit you, it doesn't suit you. It's just out of place. Sometimes things can be familiar, but they're not good for you as well. But this is not just like a stage of isolation, because I don't want you to think that isolation is a punishment for you. This is more so like you focusing on your goals. It does mean that you're probably not going to be as focused on other people, but that's a good thing in a sense that it keeps you motivated on yourself. You don't want to waste your discipline and your energy on other people. That's why it's more so an isolation phase. Focusing on a few things that you can, work on. I feel like everybody can probably work on emotional regulation. It's something that I don't think anyone probably can master. Maybe people have, tell me in the comments. But I do feel like being calm is a flex. Being able to keep your composure in high energy situations, high tense situations, it's a flex. And it not only is something that's good as a person, but as women, it's something that reflects on your femininity. Being grounded is something that you should be proud of. Responding instead of reacting is something you should be proud of. Productivity is something you should be proud of. It's easier for our brains to process when we are consistent and predictable, as opposed to when we're constantly doing different things and we're not stagnant. It's not the best thing to become stagnant. However, when it comes to discipline and growth, you want to keep consistency, because this is what helps you feel magnetic. This is what helps your brain thrive. This is what helps you grow, and it helps you love things that you didn't even think you would love. Stop abandoning yourself. Stop abandoning yourself to hobbies. Stop abandoning yourself to tasks that you like, or tasks you don't even want to do. Stop abandoning yourself when it comes to your mindset. Stop just throwing in the towel and just giving in. Stop thinking that it's okay not to finish things. It's not. You should always finish everything you start if you can. You should always stand on your word. As a woman, it's definitely hard in this world for a lot of things, but that's something that we should take pride on, is not only keeping our word, but being gentle with ourselves. As women, we have to be gentle on ourselves. Stop giving up on yourself. Stop being hard on yourself. And stop negotiating your boundaries. The winter arc is about not disappointing yourself, being the person that you can rely on, being the person you can trust in. That's what you should focus on, especially in this moment. And I want you to remember that your identity is what drives your actions. You need to see yourself as who you want to be. You need to work towards who you want to be, and not give in the towel, and not just let things slide by, and not just convince yourself that you're not good enough, because it's not true. If everybody else can do it, you definitely can do it. As soon as your identity shifts, your habits will follow, your decisions will follow, your mindset will follow. So you do need to make sure that you know who you are, because once you identify who you are, who you want to be, who you will become, it's way easier to make yourself do the things that person would do. Put yourself in those shoes. Now, that's enough for mindset. I want to get into beauty. I do think that in the winter arc, a lot of people have different concepts of beauty. Me personally, I feel like as long as you look put together, that's gorgeous to me. Put together does not equate to being overdone. It doesn't mean that you have to have all the works. It just means that you need to have unity. You need to have cleanliness. You need to have poise. You need to have some type of classiness about your looks. It's about being polished. And we know the winter dries everything out, and as a person with eczema, I definitely can relate to this. So this is the season where you want to make sure that you're keeping your skin barrier intact, you're keeping your ends moisturized and protected, you're keeping your nails manicured and your hands moisturized, because this is a season of dry hands. I also am the type of girl that does like to get my brows done. I would recommend for any girl to keep up with your brows and maybe your lashes. If you get extensions, I get extensions, or if you don't get extensions, then keeping your lashes moisturized and keeping like them healthy is the best thing for right now. You want to focus on the maintenance that changes your look, that makes you look the most put together without too much effort. I'm a girl that likes to keep her hair done, so I would say even your hair could be something that you use as your beauty maintenance in this section, because when my hair isn't done, I'm not going anywhere. You need to make sure that whatever you keep as structured in yourself, whatever you feel like changes you in the best ways and keeps you consistently looking good, that's the things you want to focus on. Me personally, because I do my hair, I don't do my nails. So it's more difficult for me to keep nails on, but that doesn't mean I can't get a manicure. You just tailor your needs based on what you already have. You want to make sure that whatever you're focusing on beauty maintenance wise, it's keeping you looking put together even on bad days, even on low energy days, even when you just don't feel like showing up, you still look put together. It's not about perfection, it's about intention with your look. It's about consistency with your look. The winter arc also financially is about quiet money, and this is where we're going to enter the financial section. This is supposed to be the season after you've spent all your money on Christmas supplies, so this is when you're supposed to start saving and channeling everything into the new year. Some people like to do a no spend budget. Me personally, I've never tried it, but I'm open to trying it this January. Most people do it in Januaries. So you could try a no spend budget. It could be no spending on clothes, no spending on makeup. It can be small things like that. Or it can be something like no houseware stuff or no junk food. Also, I want us to create a budget that not only is tailored to your finances, but your goals in life. We're trying to make sure that you set goals, smart goals, and that your finances can line up so that you're able to achieve those goals. Me personally, I'm a travel girl, so my goal might be in the travel section. Wealth is a routine. It's not a personality. You have to build wealth consistently and constantly. There are people who were owed money that lost their money because of poor financial decisions. So stop thinking that you just have to be rich. You have to be wise with your money. And that's something I'm working on. I'm talking to myself as well. I'm not just chewing y'all up and spitting y'all out. You want to also automate your savings. I know for mine, I have it set up to where it takes out a certain percentage every month. Be disciplined and not touch your savings. Also, this is where you're going to build up your routines. Now we're going to enter the lifestyle portion. You want to make sure that your winter arc is about who you are and what you want to become. It's not about aesthetics. It's not about products you use. It's not about diets you try. It's about you, what you want to do for the rest of your life, consistency, things of that sort. If you want to start a clean eating habit for the rest of your life, shortly but surely. Even with the gym, you can start implementing the gym slowly but surely. These are lifelong commitments, even though some people don't treat it as one. You can ease your way into it so it becomes more of a lifestyle thing instead of just a momentum thing. This is when you're going to eat clean meals, you're going to drink more water, you're going to spend less time on your socials, you're going to spend more time doing reading, walking, just taking in nature. You could try the 75 hard. Me personally, I feel like that's very extreme. But you can implement some of the activities from the 75 hard. For example, listening to audios, doing a daily walk outside, going outside for a workout, doing a workout inside, doing a liter of water. Like, these are things that you can definitely try to implement into your winter arc. You don't have to do the full 75 hard. If you want to, you can, but you can implement certain strategies from it to make sure that you're building a better you through this winter arc. This is when you're decluttering your socials, decluttering your phone, unfollowing people that make you feel self-conscious, unfollowing people that make you feel overstimulated, overwhelmed, underachieved, unsuccessful, anything that makes you feel insecure or depleted or defeated, you want to eliminate it in this season. You do not want to feed yourself anything that can lead you into a depression. This is where a lot of people get stuck in a rut. You want to go in that phone and delete any old messages that hold any energy, any type of exes, ex situationships, talking stages, whatever you want to call it. Get rid of them. Get rid of pictures. Get rid of stuffed animals. Get rid of messages. Get rid of all the things that remind you of somebody. This is about you. This is about who you are. This is about the baddest bee in the room. This is about the queen. Okay? This is not about nobody else. You should not focus on no man you had in the past. No nothing. No friends that did you wrong. Nobody at all but you. This is for you. This is so you can impress yourself when you step out of this era. This isn't about new year, new me. This is about a new year consistent me. Now we're going to jump into our social life and boundaries that we can set in the social life, because you do not have to be completely isolated in this season. But you also don't have to be everywhere, and everybody doesn't need access to you. It should not be easy to just get access to you. If somebody hits you up at the last minute, do not be available unless it's like your best friend that's coming into town. I mean, like, don't take everything to heart, but if it's that one little whoop-de-whoop trying to hit you up at 12 a.m., don't answer the phone, because that's just showing low effort, low quality. It's showing that you're available at any time. People could just use your time and abuse it. No, you're not available at any time. You know why? Because you have things to be doing. You got shows to catch up on. You got skincare to do. You got books to read. You got homework to do. You got elevations to be in. So don't make yourself just available for anybody. Set schedules. Make people plan to spend time with you. No, don't be desperate. Don't be available all the time. Make sure that you're spending time with you first. Make sure that you're spending time internally first. You need to choose peace in this season. You need to choose intentional relationships. People who show up for you. People who motivate you. People who care for you. People who are kind to you. People who are willing to tell you when you're wrong. People who are willing to pick up the slack when you cannot. People who will tell you if you're slacking. You need those type of people in this season. Choose environments that match your growth. If you're at this stage, you should not be over here in environments at this stage. And it doesn't mean you're better than anybody. It just means at certain seasons you will be in certain places. Being selective is not mean. It's mature. That is what a winter arc is about. Being a better you. So in your whole entire winter arc, this is your challenge. You need to pick a mindset shift. You can pick one beauty habit that you want to stick with for the winter. You also want to pick one financial habit that will help you grow and keep it consistent all the way until the spring. And last but not least, you want to pick one lifestyle habit that you want to change. And I want you to commit to them for this whole season. And of course, give me my updates in the comments, because I'm going through this with y'all too. I just want to make sure that you guys know though, that this is not about perfection. This is about alignment. And the version of you that you've been avoiding, she's been waiting to catch up to you. Because once you finally achieve certain goals, you become unstoppable. I hope you guys enjoy your winter arc. I hope you guys enjoy what I had to say, all my motivational tips and all of my advice and all of my strategies. I hope you guys stay tuned for any other videos that I create. And I love you guys. Bye.